Hi, my name is Kendra Updegraff, and I'm one of the math teachers here at Hayworth High School. I've been teaching math for about 15 years, and the last 7 of those years have been here at Hayworth. Currently, I'm teaching quantitative literacy, accelerated algebra 2, pre-calculus, and calculus. And what I'd like to do right now is I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see their Google Classroom pages and view the course syllabus. So this is the Accelerated Algebra 2 Google Classroom page. It has 2 parts that I use, and that's the stream and the classwork tabs. You're currently looking at the stream, which is where I post any announcements that I have for the entire class, and it also is where I posted the syllabus. So we'll click on that just to see that right now. This is my email address at the top under teacher contact information. I encourage you to use email if you do have questions or would like to contact me. The other thing I would like to show you is my quiz and test policy. I did want you to be aware that when students take tests, if they're not happy with the score that they receive on a test, I do allow retakes. So for one of their retakes a semester, they will completely replace the old test, and for any other retakes that they take, I average their 2 scores. So I do want to encourage students to take advantage of that because the goal is that they learn the material. And by retaking those tests, it really reinforces whatever material they were struggling with originally. The other thing I wanted to show you, announcement that I made recently, was that we now have, because of COVID, the Texas Instruments has allowed us a free app for the Chromebooks that is just like the graphing calculators, the TI-84 graphing calculators, which are recommended for this class. So I believe that all the students who needed them have downloaded them, but the kids do have access to this so that they don't have to share the classroom calculators. They just unfortunately won't be able to use them during test times. So I do encourage also that if you are able to go ahead and purchase those graphing calculators, because most of the students who are in Accelerated Algebra 2 will go on to take calculus, and the TI-84 graphing calculator is required for calculus anyway. So it's a good idea for them to have access to that early on so that they're comfortable with it and really learn their calculator before they do hit the calculus time. The other part I wanted to show you is the classwork tab. And we now post our assignments a week in advance. So the week we just finished was week 7, and I'm almost through posting the information for week 8. It will be done by Sunday night, but it shows any quizzes and any assignments they have. Here on Tuesday, September 22nd, we did a worksheet, and that worksheet, if they were to click on this tab, this assignment tab, the worksheet's actually attached. And I often post answer keys on here after I give them a worksheet assignment. If for the Friday quiz that they've got coming up or that they just took, if they click on that quiz tab, it shows them the study guide for that quiz so that they're prepared for it. It says problem by problem exactly what to study. So for problem number 1, go to these problems in the textbook. For numbers 2 and 3, go to these problems, so that they know exactly what the test is going to look like when they get to class. The other thing I wanted to show you at the very bottom of this are these Zoom links and recordings. We just had a recent time where quite a bit of my class was quarantined, and the school has given me access to a camera, so that I can actually live stream the classes. So some of my students were actually attending class virtually at the same time as my other students were attending live. And if kids weren't able to do that, I did record those Zoom sessions, and you can see those recordings here. So if they were to click on these links, they could actually watch the lesson as I was giving it to the other students. So just so you're aware that if you do have an extended absence, or if the student would like to, have a lesson recorded, I can do that. Currently, I don't have any in the class that are quarantined, so I have not been posting them recently, but if it does come up, they are here. So your students should have access to everything that they need on this Google Classroom page. Well, that's all I have to show you, but we do have parent-teacher conferences coming up soon, so please do contact me to set up one of those if you would like to. They are virtual this year, so we're going to do them over Zoom instead of meeting in person, but I would love to hear from you if you have any questions or concerns or just want to talk. That would be fine. So please reach out.